Have you ever pondered why fasting is such a significant practice in the Bible? Let us embark on a journey through the scriptures, exploring the profound depths of biblical fasting. This journey takes us from Genesis, the book of beginnings, to Revelation, the book of the end times, unveiling 15 intriguing insights about this sacred practice. Firstly, we encounter the essence of fasting. It's not merely a religious obligation, but a deeply personal act of humility. This truth is echoed in Ezra 8:21, where Ezra proclaims a fast for the Israelites to humble themselves before God. The second insight is that fasting serves as a tool for repentance. When Jonah prophesied Nineveh's destruction, the Ninevites fasted, signifying their remorse for their sins, as seen in Jonah 3:5-10. Our third revelation is how fasting can be a means of seeking God's guidance. In Acts 13:2-3, the early church fasted and prayed before sending off Paul and Barnabas on their missionary journey. Fasting also reflects our longing for God's presence. Our fourth insight. In Luke 2:37, the prophetess Anna is said to have fasted and prayed in the temple night and day, yearning for God. The fifth insight is that fasting can be a response to grief. In 2 Samuel 1:12, David and his men fasted after hearing of Saul and Jonathan's deaths. The sixth insight is that fasting can lead to spiritual breakthroughs. Daniel's fasting and prayer in Daniel 10:2-3 led to a divine revelation. Our seventh revelation is that fasting can be an act of worship. In Luke 2:37, Anna's fasting is described as serving God. The eighth revelation is that fasting can be a personal commitment between you and God. In Judges 13:14, Samson's mother was to abstain from certain foods as part of a Nazirite vow. The ninth insight is that fasting can be a demonstration of our dependence on God. In Deuteronomy 8:3, Moses reminds the Israelites that man does not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceeds out of the mouth of God. The 10th revelation is that fasting can be a form of intercession. In Esther 4:16, Esther fasts and prays for the deliverance of her people. Our 11th insight is that fasting can be a preparation for spiritual warfare. In Mathew 4:1-2, Jesus fasted 40 days and nights before being tempted by the devil. The 12th insight is that fasting can be a sign of earnest prayer. In 2 Samuel 12:16, David fasted and prayed fervently for the child's life. The 13th revelation is that fasting can be an expression of love and commitment to God. In Luke 2:37, Anna's fasting is described as a testament of her devotion. Our 14th insight is that fasting can be a catalyst for change. In Joel 2:12, God calls the Israelites to return to Him with fasting. Finally, the 15th insight is that fasting can be a means of seeking justice. In Isaiah 58:6, God declares the fast He has chosen is to loose the bonds of wickedness and to let the oppressed go free. Thus, the journey through the Bible reveals that fasting is a multifaceted discipline, a spiritual tool that encompasses humility, repentance, guidance, longing, grief, breakthrough, worship, commitment, dependence, intercession, preparation, earnest prayer, love, change, and justice. It's a testament to the rich tapestry of faith woven into the fabric of our spiritual lives, a practice not simply of abstaining from food, but of drawing closer to God.